Hey guys, Corey here. Today I'm just going to talk kind of fast. Won't be a long video, but it's going to be over my Rockpals solar generator. I've had this for about 9 months now. I've just primarily got this because I wanted something, not only when the lights go out to charge stuff, but I wanted to be able to power my ham radio. So far I've done some test runs. It's worked great for that. I don't notice any noise over my radio transmissions. I've charged laptops, I've charged my phone. It works great, and works as it should. As far as the dimensions, I think it's about 10 inches long and about 6 by 6. So it's a pretty small package, really. It's got one AC outlet on the front here, 3 USB and a Type-C, and it's got your DC outlets and your 12-volt like cigarette style plug. Your inputs, it does come with a charger there for AC, but a lot of solar panels run what's called an Anderson power pole, and that's what that connector is there. And then I have a screen here for my my battery level. It's got a folding handle, and it's got a light in the back of it. I was on Amazon here, and I was checking out some prices because I paid right at $200 for this. Rockpals has now redesigned a lot of their generators, but from what I can tell, most of it's cosmetic. They do look a lot different from the outside, but as far as the internals go, it's about the same. So if this is a 300 watt, I looked at the 300 watt, and it's the internals stayed the same. It's just mainly cosmetic, but one big change that I do like is you get a lot more information on the new ones. Like I don't know how many watts I'm putting out, or if I'm charging, I don't know how many watts I'm taking in, whereas the new one, it actually tells you. And mine doesn't have a percentage on the battery, it just has battery level indicators, whereas the new one will actually tell you if you have 87% or whatever it may be. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to it. It's extremely easy. Here in a second, I'll just bring you in, I'll do a close-up of the generator, and I'll just turn it on and cycle through all the buttons for you. But I do have the solar panel as well. I haven't had it long enough to really test it out, but it's a suitcase style panel. Right now on Amazon, I think these are going for like $220 or $240. But I've noticed a lot of times that they'll give you coupons, so $245, but then you get a $45 coupon. So I got this right on Black Friday, and I actually got it on Amazon, but it was only, I think I paid like $140, so I feel like that's a pretty good deal. When you fold this out, there's 4 panels. It's all nice and connected. It's pretty well built, and it includes all the hardware that you would need to connect it to not just this Rockpals brand solar generator, but other solar generators as well. And it does also include the cables needed if you wanted to attach a second solar panel. So I think that's a pretty good feature. When I hooked it up the other day, I left it out for maybe an hour. It's very, very slow to charge. Some of that, though, is it's also winter right now. It's actually Christmas, so Merry Christmas to everybody. So our days are pretty short, and it's always kind of gloomy. So on a situation like that, I'm not blaming the panel at all. We just didn't have very good weather for good solar charging. But it did work. I mean, it worked, it charged it, but it would have took multiple days to charge. AC-wise, I mean, you're looking anywhere from 4 to 6 hours for 100%. So that's not too bad. But like I said, it's done everything I've needed to do so far. And I would recommend the Rockpals brand. Their solar panel seems real well built, and coming with all the hardware to not only connect it to this but other things, I thought that was pretty good too. And it has its own storage pouch in the back, so you're always going to have it with you when you have the solar panel. But yeah, really not a lot to say really, but I'll bring you guys in. I'll just cycle through all the buttons, and until next time, I'll see you later. Alright guys, I'll show you how to turn it on. Real simple. Hit the on button. This being the older model, like I said, you don't have any of the percentages or anything like that, but if you see the battery indicator, it's on. If you want DC, hit DC. Right there it says USB, it'll say USB, and Type C. AC, it'll say AC. So, to turn them off, you just click each one, and then push the off button. And if I spin it around, it does have a light. And there is kind of close up. You got one outlet here, your USB outlets and your Type C, and then your DC, like your cigarette lighter style, and here for your accessories, and then your inputs for charging it. I believe the Type C is also it's dual. You can actually charge through the Type C and continue to use the generator at the same time. But that's your standard Anderson power pole, and that is your can't remember the size of of the input right now, but yeah, it's on. Of course, it comes with a charger, but it's also on the solar panels as well. So there's the close up.